Very good one. Oh, Dad, your cover. Your camera cover. Your camera cover. Danusia. Windy today. Where are you going, Dad? You know, I used to take care of these monk seals, these Hawaiian monk seals. I used to volunteer with their when they had them in Kewala Basin. I would go and feed them on weekends when there was nobody around. Feed them, train them. There's one there, Dad. See, Dad. Oh yeah.
You want me to take some of it?
No, that's fine.
That's right.
have to, this darkness, you have to use the high-speed shutter to the green. Yeah. Oh.
She managed to touch.
Did you?
Wow.
I was touching.
You touched it? Really? Wow. He looks like an old guy.
Yeah.
Oh. No, we can touch. No, he just, look, that one you can touch.
Yeah. Come get this.
Look at that.
Come, I will hold you.
No.
Don't worry.
I don't want it. And now we're touching.
Look out, that guy's sneaking up behind you there. They'll bite your fingers.
Yeah, I would.
Snapping turtle?
No, I don't think so.
No, they're not stopping.
You know, these are such good eating. When we were in Yap, I ate turtle. Oh, the best meat I've ever tasted in my life. It's just the juiciest. It looks like a steak, but the most tender, juiciest steak you've ever had. I mean, just only the local
Are they
people.
under protection?
Yeah, only the local
can do
people
it.
can catch them to eat them. It's the best meat ever. Oh, see there? You touch it?
That means that those fish are not as big really as they appear because this man is a giant.
He's
Looks like a
going
microphone
out.
brush.
He's going out. I know.
It's quite tall.
But it could never be that big.
Why not?
Really? Yeah, it depends on the angle.
The sound you have just heard is the music of the sea, the answer voices of fish and whales. As you descend the surface of them, you will experience the enchantment and beauty of the Lebanese tropical marine life. The Hawaiian reef tank holds 300,000 gallons of continuously changing ocean water, pumped fresh from the sea. No chemicals are required, and no filtration is used. Please do not feel hurried. Look closely at the coral and rock formations. The lava flows, caves, and coral beds you see are typical of those you would find on the river coast of any of the Hawaiian islands. Watching the fish follow our diver around the tank. All of these creatures are common in island waters. Sea lifeguards collection team makes frequent trips to the sea, just offshore near Rabbit Island. Large nets are positioned at the ocean floor, and divers chase the more interesting species into the net, capturing them with smaller hand nets. After being introduced into the reef tank, they are then fed a mixed diet of fish, squid, and shrimp 4 times a day. Most become very tame, very fast, and quite spoiled in captivity.
This one's alive.
Our running state fish is the Humuhumunuku Apua. Although it has been made famous in songs and stories, it is one of our longest known. Can you find a small yellow butterfly fish with a very long nose?
Oh, yellow.
Its Hawaiian name is
Down there.
the Nuku Nuku
Is
Oi
yellow
Oi.
fish down there? They all yellow
And
fish?
use that long, pointed mouth to pick food in the cracks and crevices of the coral reef.
See, look at the yellow fish down
20 species of the
Trying to get
colorful
the food out of the
butterfly
rock.
fishes thrive on our Hawaiian reefs. It is believed their bright colors are used for both sexual attraction and defense. Also common on our reefs are goldfish,
Goldfish.
known as the islands of Veke or Kumu. Goldfish have two long whiskers on their chin
We have a lot
that
of
are
lights
used to
on, Mark.
fuel for food.
Have this fish come out.
The eating of certain types of goldfish is said by Hawaiians to cause nightmares and hallucinations. The dark purple goldfish you see is named porky. He is usually the first fish to greet the diver and always gets more than his share of the food. The large gray surfing fish with a pointed horn in its head is kala, or unicorn surfing fish.
One of them?
Yeah, we saw them
The
earlier,
groups of
yeah?
large gray fishes with yellow fins
What's
are
there
called
in
kalani.
that container there? That's
There are
their
various
food.
types of surfing fishes in Hawaiian waters where they normally eat seaweed. At Peacock Park, they dine on shellfish and spinach. The brazen shark spine at the base of their tail is used as a weapon against other fish, or sometimes our divers. The large blue and green fish with a large buck teeth is the male parrotfish.
That's the only one
The
that...
females are orange and brown. Aggressive, change over to colorful males as they mature. Their parrot-like beak is used to knock algae from the surface of the coral. At night, the parrotfish can be found under rock ledges, mysteriously wrapped in a protective cocoon of mucus. Notice the large silver blue fish swimming in the open ocean? They are blue-jacked crumbles or uluas. These fast swimming predators eat smaller reef fishes and are highly prized by local fishermen for their fighting ability and excellent meat. Juveniles of this species are silver and are called
Twenty
platina.
feet. 30
The
feet.
most notorious of all predators are the sharks.
Sure does it.
Large
It's
female hammerhead sharks swim in the shallow harbor in days to give birth to their young. The hammerheads you see were caught on hook and line as juveniles and brought to Sea Life Park's reef tank, where they are growing to adulthood. In nature, sharks normally feed on a slow-moving, sick, or injured fish, which they locate by sound and smell. Here at the park, there is fed smelt and herring each evening on the surface, and only occasionally do they eat another fish.
Right there. Look at them.
A less aggressive relative of the shark is the graceful
Oh, you think
stingray.
it's feeler?
I
The
think
dark brown ones are common stingrays. Rays are rather shy creatures, but if provoked, are capable
No,
of
that's the,
inflicting wounds
oh,
with
yeah.
a sharp spine at the end of their tail.
Oh!
In the wild, stingrays are difficult to approach and free at the least sign of aggression. Much patient training was required before our diver was able to hand feed and touch these gentle creatures. Rays are equipped with glowing
Job romance right here at Whalers Cove. Her mother was working the show 13 years ago. Her mother was an Atlantic bottlenose dolphin. Her father, the false killer whale, was also one of the stars here at that time. Together, well, Keika Malu is the result of this little between the shows romance up here at our show area. And, well, like I said, she does share the characteristics from both her mother and her father. For instance, the bottlenose dolphin have on the average of 88 teeth in their mouth. The false killer whale will average 44 teeth. Keika Malu has exactly 66, right down the middle. It's a good split there. She is, we believe, full grown, currently weighing in a little over 630 pounds. She measures over 9 feet in length. She hasn't grown much in the past couple of years. And like I said, at 12 and a half years, we believe she is full grown. Her partner out here at this time is a female false killer whale. Her name is Malohia, and Malohia is still a growing girl. Malohia is probably between 10 and 11 years of age. The false killer whale, well, they're going to get anywhere from 14 to about 17 feet in length eventually. They may weigh anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 pounds. Currently, Malohia swimming by now, weighs close to 1,000 pounds, and she's a little over 10 feet in length. Still, as I said, a growing girl. She's still got some growing to do. Now we'll be opening our performance here with our false killer whale and our dolphin. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Mahalo. And we welcome you with the kohala. That's Hawaiian for the whale. And we have out here our false killer whale named Malohia and our dolphin. Her name is Kekai Malu. Coming up first, we will introduce to you our false killer whale, Malohia. She's racing out and around the island of Mokumana at this time. And also, Kekai Malu coming up to say aloha. Here she comes, our world-famous dolphin. Over 630 pounds of aloha. Kekai Malu, one of our highest leapers. She has the power of the whale and closer to the streamlined shape and size of the dolphin. And now here comes Malohia hopefully coming up to show you her size and grace. A beautiful porpoise from our female false killer whale. And Dahanaho. Once again, calling upon Kekai Malu and Malohia working side by side. Today, we'd like to share with you the Hawaiian way. The way of aloha, or keola ike kai, the life in the sea. Many years ago, the Hawaiians had a legend about a beautiful princess and a handsome fisherman. The fisherman named Lokahi was one of the commoners. The princess Naupaka was of the ali'i, or the royal class. They are at their island of Mokumana. They have met and they fall in love. However, in old Hawaii, it was tradition for one of royal blood never to marry a commoner. This is the story of that forbidden love. In the midst of the Enekai, the sea spray, in the cool ocean breeze of Makapu'u, a fisherman calls to his Aikanikai, his friend of the sea.
Beauty.
Upon hearing the echoes of the conch shell, Kekai Malu leaps with exuberance. Lokahi is anxious to return home to his family with baskets full of seafood. So with the strong net made of the olana fibers, he gathers the fish from the sea. For many nights, Kekai Malu and Malohia have seen Lokahi gathering the vana, the opihi, the loli, and limu from the reef. However, rough waters and strong winds have made it difficult to gather sufficient food. So once again, Kekai Malu extends her kokua, that's her help, to chase the fish into Lokahi's net. Once again, Kekai Malu leaps through the water here at Whalers Cove. Joining in is Malohia, watch out, front and center. Because Malohia makes a big splash, chasing the fish to Lokahi's net. Also living on the island of Mokumana, along with our Princess Naupaka, is her companion, Ilio Aukai Ho'omalu Okamoku. That long and impressive sounding name simply means the sea dog and the protector of the island. And Komoku is similar in many ways to the dogs brought to old Hawaii. Today he's known as a typical Hawaiian toy dog. He dances for his princess there at their island home. Now the princess and fisherman are in love. However, they are troubled because of their difference in social class. So they call out to their Aumakua, their guardian spirit. At this time, taking the form of the false killer whale, Malohia. She joins them at their island home and offers present her blessing and support, showering him with the cool waters here at Whalers Cove.
What a job, huh?
Malavia invites Lokahi to join her in these cool waters, testing his courage and judging the love he shares for the princess. Malavia does enjoy visiting with her friend Lokahi in these cool waters here at Whalers Cove. As she joins with him, they come up together, sharing a warm embrace, a special caress among friends. Malavia says, "This is a great afternoon." As she sings and dances for her fisherman friend Lokahi here off their island home. But Lokahi is anxious once again to return back to his Princess Naupaka, who waits for him on the island of Mokumana, the island where the spirits are indeed rejuvenated. So once again, he calls out to Malavia, saying, "Please, Malavia, won't you return me back to my princess?" And Malavia, seeing the love Lokahi feels for Princess Naupaka, does return him. The Princess Naupaka thanks Malavia, sharing the gifts of the sea with our false killer whale. And Malavia bids him good fortune and a fond aloha, waving aloha as she swims away from their island home. Seeing the love shared between the princess and fisherman, once again, Tekamalu and Malavia leap with joy. And focus in once again on this orange ball amidship the Essex as we show you the power of our Waffin. Once again, Tekamalu flies high. Grace and power in one beautiful little package. For now, though, Tekamalu and Malavia will be heading on home, returning back to their home off the bow of the ship, the Essex. Before they do leave, though, we call upon both of them to say aloha one final time as Malavia and Tekamalu. Once again, we're asking them to work side by side, coming up in that porpoising run. As you can see, though, Malavia, well, she wants to be one of the stars down here, a solo star, I believe. She's sulking a little bit, saying she did not want to join in with Tekamalu. So Tekamalu says, that's fine. It's time for us to head on home with a big wave of aloha. We are going to be sending Tekamalu and Malavia back home, right off the bow of the ship, the Essex. If you would like to visit with them between shows, feel free to stop in. You may be in time to stop in for one of our training sessions here with our false killer whale and our Waffin that do occur throughout the day. Flying over the island of Mokumana, another one of the Aumakua, the guardian spirits of our Princess Naupaka. This is the great frigate bird, known to the Hawaiians as Manuiwa o Kalani. This name means the feet of the heavens. The frigate bird does very little fishing on its own. It exists by forcing other seabirds to drop a portion of their fish catch. In this way, the Eva does get plenty to eat. This one, part of our free-flying colony of Hawaiian seabirds, one of the only such colonies anywhere in the world. These frigate birds do leave and return as the need arises. Now, the frigates do love the Princess Naupaka for feeding her. Everyone loved the princess, for she was just as kind as she was beautiful. People would come from miles around to see her sweet smile and hear her lovely voice. No one loved the princess more than the fisherman Lokahi, however, and for him, she would like to date. So dance now, Papa, your dance of love. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause for our Christmas dancing to a woman? Although the princes and fishermen do love one another, again, they're troubled because of their difference in social class. So they journey together to seek the advice of the honored Hawaiian elders. Sending them on their way, we see Kaidi, a Pacific bottlenose dolphin. He was found right offshore the island of Oahu here, in our own Kaidi or Molokai Channel, whose name he bears. Once again, sending the two on their way, a beautiful forward flip from Kaidi. For the Hawaiians, the sea is life itself. It is the source of all, the mother of life and of good things. It is also the highway back to the ancient homeland of Tahiti, where still today the people sing, "Here are the canoes. Come aboard, return and dwell with us in green-clad Hawaii, a land discovered in the ocean." The Hawaiians did not hunt, plunder, nor destroy the sea. They guarded and protected it, much like a farmer does his land. If fishing was not good, the chief would decree that the reef be tapu, or fishing there would be forbidden. In this way, the reef had time to grow and replenish itself. The Hawaiians knew and were known by the animals of the sea. Escorting them on their journey is their sea dog and protector, Kamoku. Along with their friends from the sea, these are the Naya, that's the Hawaiian word for dolphin. And they come up to greet them on their journey with that warm flipper of aloha. In Hawaii, when friends and family gather, they eat, they drink, they have a velika house, a fun time, and everyone gets up to dance the hula. Our largest Pacific bottlenose dolphin is Kamoana. Listen as he leads the hula with his chanting. Ladies and gentlemen, our hula fins of Whalers Cove in true Hawaiian style. As the fishermen and princes prepare to return back to their island home to find the decision of the high priest. Once again, the Naya would like to extend to them their heartfelt aloha to return them safely back to their island home. Watch as we call upon the dolphin from the bow of the ship the Essex. This is Kamoana, the first dolphin anywhere to balance the ball on his rostrum. He makes it look oh so easy as he circles that canoe with good fortune.
Can you imagine trying to do that?
No?
Applause, applause.
Not to be outdone, our little youngster down here. His name is Kaimakani. Kaimakani's name means the sea wind. He would also like to come up on that powerful tail, moving forward around the canoe. Kaimakani, show him that power, youngster. And looks like he's going to watch instead as Kamoana takes off one more time. Our local boy goes surfing, creating the wave which sends the two back home.
The little one didn't want to do it.
Oh, really?
The channels and passageways back to their island of Mokumana can be treacherous. So once again they call out to the Naya, the dolphin, to send them safely home. Taking off and moving around that island of Mocamana at top speed, you see the dolphin, the Pacific bottlenose dolphin, exhibiting a natural behavior known as porpoising, or breathing on the run. When chasing schools of fast-moving fish or playing around the bow of an ocean-going vessel, this enables the dolphin to maintain that top speed and still come to the surface for that necessary breath of air. Herman Melville, author of the novel Moby Dick, says these are the lads before the wind. They leap in hilarious shows, tossing themselves to heaven like cats in the 4th of July parade. Focus in front and center as Kaivi shows you that power. Coming up next, our youngster Kaimakani, reaching for the skies. Kaimakani, only 12 and a half years of age. Our youngster was born right here at Sea Life Park. And coming up next is Kamoana. Kamoana's name means the open sea. Our largest Pacific bottlenose dolphin with that beautiful side breach. And Hanaho, get ready. Kamoana is flipping out. And once again, focus front and center as Kaivi makes his final appeal to the high priest. Once again, with that powerful body spin. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we present Kaivi, Kaimakani, and Kamoana, the stars of Whalers Cove.
Wow, wow. Oh, what a big crowd, man.
But alas, the efforts of the dolphins have failed to convince the high priest of the truth of the sweetheart's love for one another. He remains steadfast in his belief that one of royal blood should never marry a commoner. Upon hearing the news, at the island of Mocamana, the princess and fisherman look sadly into one another's eyes. The princess will take the white blossom from her hair, tearing it in half and giving half to Wakati. She says, I shall go to the mountain to live my life alone. You must return to the seashore. Never again shall we meet. And with one final embrace, the young lovers part. Growing on the island of Mocamana and surrounding Sea Life Park, you will see the Naupaka plant. This plant produces only a half blossom. When the mountain and seashore variety of the Naupaka are placed together, they do form a perfect flower. Who knows, but someday these flowers will again bloom in whole, and the young lovers may be reunited. And until that day, whenever we see the Naupaka blossom, may we always remember the endearing love story, the Hawaiian legend of Naupaka. We do hope you have enjoyed the legend and lore of Hawaii and our marine animals. And now, the dolphins would like to once again give you their heartfelt aloha to take with you wherever you may go. Perhaps it will bring you back to spend another beautiful Hawaiian day with us here at Sea Life Park. Once again, on behalf of the Naya, the Hawaiian word for dolphin, this is Kamoana. Coming up next will be our youngster, Kaimakani. And our other big boy here at the Cove, Kaivi is his name. Coming up and over that black line. And one final time, in one big hui, that's one big group. Focus in, camera fans. On behalf of all of us, we say ahui ho, kako, until we meet again. Aloha.
Look at that fish. That is just beautiful. That is just beautiful.
Are they going to have a seal show?
No, they already fed them right after the...
Oh, that is
But they don't train it.
Man.
That fish is marvelous, huh? It's like made of silver, huh?
Yes, that is so
Totally.
beautiful.
What does the thing say? What kind of fish it is?
Don't eat me, the giant clam is highly translated to the
Boy, your mom would love this fish.
You know that they found in the Philippines in 1934
Of who?
a pearl which weighed 14 pounds and was worth 40 million.
Whoa. Wow.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is.
Look at the shell. On this side.
A giant clam. How do you tell how much tape is left?
It'll show you, it'll say when it's hardly any left.
Mm.
But then it will have none close.
How come this thing says 2 times? Not the left.
Oh, because it's this.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, baby.
Boy, that fish is just incredible.
It's beautiful, man. How angelic. I love that word.
Oh. Say something to the camera, Eliza.
Say, hi, Brother Monk.
Are you having fun here at Sea Life Park?
You like it here?
What did you see so far today? Did you see dolphins? Did you see whales?
You speak so well and you are afraid to talk, Eliza. Come
Did you
on.
see porpoise?
It's like that.
I know. Get up there so fast.
She is one of the younger performing dolphins at Sea Life Park. What we're going to do next is we're going to be throwing some rings out into the pool, having the go through the streams of rings. This will give you a great chance to see her through the windows as she swims by. Take a look at the shape of her body. Dolphins' bodies are streamlined.
That's the ring in their mouth?
They do have 3 sets of fins as well. The first set of fins are the 2 that are sticking out to the side of the body. Those are called pectoral fins. What those are used for is for steering. The second fin is that large fin on her back. That's called a dorsal.
Look at them walking.
This is top speed for penguins on land, by the way. That's also there as well, followed by Opie and Bluebird. They're going to go ahead and show you what they've been working on for quite a while. This is a penguin hoop jump. Now don't blink. You'll miss it. Here we go. All the way. Come on, Mondo. Opie and Bluebird, you can do it. 1, 2. Come on, Bluebird.
The hoop jump.
Well, John May's been working on that for about 2 years now.
Backlight.
They do learn pretty slowly when they heard a lot
Too
of
bright
words.
behind.
Now, the fish that John May is feeding the penguins is the same type of fish that we feed our dolphins. Feeding them Before you leave, we'd like to give you a quick reminder that your next show is going to start right behind our leader at the Hawaiian TV. And
It's going to bed. Tired. You look tired. Hey, bye.
hate Canada.
Press it again.
Okay.
Is this pie?
Pie.
The big red one.